Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Today I'm going to be filming for February 28th, February 26th through March 3rd, 2020 in my Sadie Stickers vertical planner. I'm going to be using a kit from Jessica Hearts called the Mitten. This is actually the full kit because the mini I think was already gone. So I've never used one of her full kits before, but let's sort of dig into this. So the Mitten, for those of you who don't know, is a book written by Jan Brett about a little boy who's given a pair of white mittens from his grandmother, and then he loses one of those mittens in the snow, and the animals find it, and one by one the animals make their way inside the mitten to warm themselves. And it is just a really cute story. These are some of the characters. So there's a fox, a hare, a bear. There's more characters, obviously. But I love the way that she did this. I'm a little sad because there was a silver, well, I guess you could pick the foil. I would have picked silver to go with this, but with quotes from the book in this beautiful font. And unfortunately, it was not available when I went to buy this kit. So I'm not going to be able to use that foiling, but so these are the full boxes here. We've got another full box, and then this is just unfortunate. I feel like sometimes when creators make things with white, they never really look at how it looks when it comes out, because if, like, you can't see what it says. This is completely faded out. I don't know if this was like a printing error or if this was just this kit, but this kind of bugs me a little bit. So I might actually not use these and pull in different headers because these are really too difficult to see. So that's the full kit, and then I'm going to be pulling in some Sadie stickers. This is Knit Divider number 5 in silver, so I have the washi and the headers to go with. I also have some really cute snow trees and village scenes that have snowy systems here. I also have these really pretty snow mitten headers that I thought would be really cute along with the hats and some trees. And then I'm going to be using this for the date dots, but I'm going to have to go through my stash and see if maybe there's a better I have here. So I've organized these by foil. So let's jump to, here we go. So this is what I have in terms of colors. I feel like nothing really matches. Let's see. I guess, I mean, this kind of goes with this a little bit. I just really don't like those other ones. I'm going to go with this sort of cable knit cream. It's not pure white, but it kind of matches. Where was that washi? The washi is yeah, I mean, I think that's going to go nicely. So I'm going to use this instead just because I'm really not a fan. Okay, so I am going to speed things up and come back in a voiceover. All right, so let's get to it. I had some really interesting ideas for this kit because it was so big, and I just decided to do some pretty interesting things. To start with, I ended up putting the washi down first. I really love this kit so much. It's just so pretty. I love the different textures, it's very evocative. Like I look at the art and I feel chilled, and it's cool, literally. But I'm all for these storybook themed photo photo kits. So please keep these coming. I decided to use the headers from Chic Blossom Prints, even though I actually had the headers for this kit, and the reason was they were really difficult to see. Although it's funny, like as I put them down, I realized that the winter white wasn't that much easier to see, but I think it made the page pop a lot more. So I decided to color block this time because I had enough stickers for each day to do. So I mean, I went super extra with this kit, you guys. Like I have 3 different designs for headers on top of glitter headers. Like this is the most extra I've been in a while. So I had this ice blue with the jewel tone ruby and then that cream colored knit. So all together, I ended up, I think it's such a great combination. I would never really put these colors together on purpose, but now I feel like I could. So the quote box was just the mitten, written by Jan Brett, and then I sort of scattered all of the different characters. I didn't really do it in, I sort of tried to do it in order with the characters, but there weren't enough characters for me to do that. The bear is the last character to try and get inside the mitten. And then, of course, you have the white mittens holding snow. I just love that someone took this art and was like, you know what, this matches the mitten. So good. I decided to use the full boxes because I thought it would fill the spread out a little bit more. Whenever you're working with a mostly white background like snow, it's good to have those pops of color to fill in everything else. So I'm glad that I did this because I think it makes the most sense. And I ended up using to-do headers as well because I had them and I could. And I didn't really need 5 checklist hearts for my priorities. I mean, I didn't even really need 4, but I kept the 4 because it filled out the square. I did 1 weekly tracker with the goals and then the ombre weekly checklist, and then I added just more snow. So it looks like the trees are extending upward from the bottom. And then I had all these great little functionals for meals and TV shows. So I put in all of those at the bottom just to make it easier to fill them out. And then I had, this week was not super impressive. I mean, it looks like I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm not. So I started with the knit pattern from Sadie Stickers. I forget which washi number this is, but I had all these great headers, so I decided to double up at the top. So the top headers are all the same knit pattern. And then the next layer, I decided to use these silver mittens from Charlotte's Paper Company that I've had. So I decided to use those for the middle. So all of those are going to be the same, these beautiful little delicate mittens. I wish I'd zoomed in on them a little bit. And then after that, I decided to use these little winter hats that match the mitten motif. So we have knits, knits, and hats. I like that alliteration. So again, this was a very chill week. I really didn't do a lot with this week. I tried to layer out some of the things that I knew I was going to be doing. So, and then this is me just sort of scrambling. I had so many cute winter silver stickers. I had these great scenes that from Sadie Stickers. So I decided to just put one in the middle of my Sunday. Because Sunday's pretty light. I mean, I do a lot on Sundays, but I don't have to plan to do things. I try and kind of keep it mellow. So now I'm just filling in the flags that I know are going to be color coded for these particular weeks. So I have beiges, and I used a couple of the photo flags up there. I have so many stickers left over from this kit. I could do them again. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. But yeah, overall, I could have left white space, but I really chose not to have white space this time. I'm not really sure why. I think I was just eager to use all the stickers. And then I used a to-do with a done flag for the weekend, which I think was supposed to be meant for 2 tasks, but I didn't. And then I did tasks, all the things. And then Sunday, I think I left. Nope, I filled them all up. Sorry guys, I should mention, so I'm doing this voiceover. It is June. Um, it's been a long time since I've done Plan with Me's, and I'm gonna talk about this more in later videos, but you are gonna see back Plan with Me's. So the goal is for me, now that I have some time over the summer and I have my bullet journal and I have a list of everything that I did, I'm gonna go back and re-record those Plan with Me's while I have the time, and then just schedule them out over the summer. So you're going to get lots of content coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I decided to use a Loyal coffee cup from Crafty Banana from the Scorpio collection, and because I knew I was going to do a Starbucks run for an IEP meeting that I have to hold. So I like to go the extra mile if I know that teachers are coming in extra early, because they don't technically need to be at school until 8:45 on Tuesdays where I was working. Um, so I just decided, hey, I'm gonna be nice and buy everyone around with coffee. It makes the meeting a lot more pleasant, and then it endears me for the next time that I have to work with that teacher again. I just have so many character stickers now, and I still want more. It's terrible because I don't need more, but I really love them. I just think they're really fun. This Once More with Love Meeting one is really cute, and then I used a virtual one from Jessica Hearts. It's kind of got a transparent washi tape feel to it, so that one's really pretty. I've ordered that a couple of times. And then I have these Pumpkin Paper Co. RIP stickers that I'm trying to use up because the shop is closed, and I while I do love, saving stuff, I feel like if you have it, you should use it because it's made of paper. Like, it's not a precious, never to be used item. You should just use it. So I decided to track my self-care this week, and then on Monday I had to update some IEPs, I had to print out some handouts, I had to update some plans of care, and then I had an IEP meeting in the afternoon, and I had a teletherapy appointment for myself at 4, and then my husband and I were watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. So I did have that 8 a.m. annual IEP in the morning, which is early, and then I had another virtual IEP at 1. This was a very IEP heavy week. I had to do session notes, session prep, and an EC team session. which, like, technically I didn't have to go to, but I've been trying really, really hard to go to these meetings so I can stay informed. Um, when you're an itinerant SLP, that means you work at two different schools. So you have to stay on top of all of your admin um, appointments. Like, there's no way to get around it. I had my midterm review with my principal, who's super nice and said I was doing great. A lot of the goals that I had set up for the year were really going to take place between January and April. So a lot of my midterm review was like, here's what I have planned, but I can't really comment on it yet because it's not happening yet. I had another annual IEP meeting in the morning. I had to do some session notes, and this was just me prepping for the week because I knew that I was going to have to do a lot. Um, and so here's the full overview before um, everything. I think I was talking here because I thought I was going to be able to share this, but I'm talking over it now. Haha. So sorry, past Bridget. I will just be working really hard. It does look great. Um, so then I started back up again to sort of check off what I'd finished and what I hadn't done. So we started watching The Daily Show because Jon Stewart is hosting on Monday nights again. So we don't really do anything. We don't stay up for it, but we'll watch it like the Tuesday. So we had Curb Your Enthusiasm, which premieres on Sundays. So then we would watch everything. So everything was a day off, and that's fine. Gosh, I had another IEP meeting. I did. Oh my goodness. No, I didn't. Yep. No, I didn't. Nice catch, Bridge. Um, so then I decided to put a little speech bubble sticker on top of it to mark that I was doing speech therapy. Wednesday's a pretty speech therapy heavy day. Oh, I wrote just me because my grad student intern had to call out sick. Um, yeah, that was kind of a crazy thing. She just had this reaction to something and had to take off. So um, it was weird to be doing therapy by myself when I'd gotten so used to having her there. But it was fine. Payday, woohoo! And I really wanted to set up my bullet journal for March using my Plan with K stickers. And let's see, what am I doing here? It's so weird to be the voiceover for something that happened like several months ago. Oh yeah, so I had been watching Grey's Anatomy, like old episodes, and so I kept doing that cereal for dinner. You know when it's a cereal for dinner day that things went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So then let's see. On Friday I had a 2:30 meeting and it was important, so I just used the alarm sticker to mark like don't forget it. We went back to watching The Good Wife. I did a speech language hearing screening, two of them on this day, and I trained my student on how to use eCats, which was really helpful. Um, Saturday was my shopping day. I let myself go a little bit. I went to Target and Bath and Body Works because we needed new soaps and some new household items. Uh, it's dangerous because these stores are really not far from my house, and so I kind of had to hold myself back a little bit. I used the Stick with the Plan Co. sticker to mark that I had lots of laundry to do, and I actually did it. Doing laundry when you're stressed out or even slightly depressed is very, very challenging. Um, I did vote early on that Saturday. Um, I also gave myself a manicure. Let's see, what else did I do? Um, oh, how sad. I didn't write down the movie that I watched? I guess we'll never know. Um, it must have been, huh, it must have been my pick too. Anyway, so for Sunday we had breakfast and I had to put away all those clothes that I did the laundry for the day before. Um, I scheduled someone to come and clean our dishwasher because our dishwasher broke. Whoop whoop. And I really had to do a lot of school prep. I should mention I also voted early for local elections on Saturday, and that was really satisfying. So overall, here's everything. All right. So here we have it. This is the full spread. I think it came out really well. It's pretty colors. I enjoyed being able to color block. My handwriting was a little messy this week, but ultimately, I'm a huge fan. I think it came out really, really well. So thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for the next Plan With Me. Take care.